Hey everybody, what is going on? It is the Sports Master here, coming at you with some coverage. My first video of the new MLB 14 The Show for PlayStation 3. Starting up our new franchise. Of course, we did the Cubs. That was my last video, and already it's gotten a decent amount of views for my channel, at least, which I'm kind of excited about. But if you've watched any of my baseball videos, or you watched last video, I've said on a few videos, but I'm doing the Atlanta Braves as a franchise. They are my favorite team, kind of like my hometown team. So I'm excited about that. So we're going to be doing the Braves this year. I'm also going to be doing a pitcher and a hitter, which will be my next two videos for Road to the Show. And so with the Braves, they're a great team all around. They almost won 100 games last year. They went 96-66. Of course, they didn't have success in the playoffs, but they're a pretty good team overall. They're one of the better teams in the MLB. And one thing about the Braves is they always have solid pitching. And their pitching may be a little bit down this year as far as overall in the game, but they still have some solid pitchers, a lot of young pitchers like our starter, our ace, Chris Medlin. But I'm really excited about this. We got a lot of good bats. Of course, Brian McCann left for the Yankees this year, so we will not have his bat, but luckily, a new catcher emerged last year for the Braves, another power-hitting catcher named Evan Gattis, which he has an incredible story. If you have not heard of it already, look him up. We also have Andrelton Simmons, our shortstop. We have Justin Upton and B.J. Upton, the Upton brothers. We also have Jason Hayward. We got Freddie Freeman. We got Dan Uggla. I just feel like we have a solid team overall, and we will do better than we did with the Cubs last year. Of course, only getting out 6 videos, because I didn't get it till Christmas, and we didn't do that well. If you saw our last video, we almost lost 100 games, and so, but anyway, we were able to win the last one. So I'm really excited about this new season at MLB 14 The Show. You will see a lot of baseball on my channel in the next week or two, getting this out, and then doing a little bit of football, maybe some basketball. So anyway, we're going to be facing the Milwaukee Brewers and their starter Kyle Loesch. As you see, not much stats, as this is the opening day, the first game of the year, so there isn't going to be any stats for the pitchers. But I'm just really excited to get a new season underway. I did make some changes to the lineup, so if you have played as the Braves or see the Braves, I did make some changes. I put Andrelton Simmons front, or leadoff man, and I'm just going to keep this lineup. I like it better. I feel that he's a better leadoff man than Justin Upton, because Justin Upton has power and good contact, and he can drive in a lot of runs. But you see there, the veteran right-hander Kyle Loesch will be starting for the Brewers. As we're getting ready for this game to start, all the festivities of opening day. Every team's tied for first at 0-0. Of course, I believe in real life the Braves did lose this game, but this isn't real life. This is a video game. As you see, we're already here. Andrelton Simmons, you see his stats from last year, 17 home runs, so he has decent power stepping in. And the first pitch of a new season and a new series on this channel. It's going to be tapped in front. Kyle Loesch picks it up and throws out Andrelton Simmons. It took me a little bit to get used to this game, as it is a little bit different. Just with it just seemed like I wasn't being able to hit as well. As you see, Freddie Freeman, our third man, is just going to ground out, so we didn't do anything. And if you know how to fix it, it may not bother y'all, but it just seemed like the way the ball trailed, how it was lower like this, bothered me a little bit. As you see, still getting used to this game. But if you don't think it did, or if it doesn't, then that's fine with me. Also, if you do know how to fix it to how it was in last year's game and you want it like that, you can just tell me. I really couldn't find out. And there was some differences about this game, as I noticed as it seemed particularly there was more errors like that. And there was also, it seemed like there wasn't as much, it was more manual when it came to controlling the fielder. Like you saw that mistake with Dan Uggla. It seemed like in last year's game there would have been, the computer kind of would have led him towards the ball. And it seemed when you played outfield, you might see it right here, the ball curves a whole lot more. It used to just stay in one place, but it curves a lot more, so it made me do some fielding errors. And so I'm just getting used to that, and I'm already kind of getting used to that. So anyway, you see here a double, as we didn't get a hit in the top half of the second. So Chris Medlin really needs to try to work out of this jam. He is, though, he's able to strike out Chris Davis. As you see, lineups rolled over. Andrelton Simmons just hits a weak grounder. We weren't really able to get a bunch of contact early on, as we have not gotten a hit through the first 3 innings. And see Chris Medlin, he's been doing pretty good in his own right. As he just gets a pop up here, but one of those things again, it was just wacky, the fielding. It's a little bit different this year. So I had to get used to that, but we're able to settle down and look at how much this ball moved. But anyway, B.J. Upton's able to get that ball, so we are going scoreless now, top of the fourth, a 3-2 count to that catcher, Evan Gaddis. He fights it off, but it's able to get caught. Still no hits through 4 innings. And hardly barely of them making out of the infield. Actually, Chris Medlin, up to this point in the game, probably hit the furthest ball. Chris Medlin almost hit a home run. It was so funny. He was literally 10 feet from hitting a home run, the pitcher. As you see, both these teams just meddling down. We're already in the top half of the 5th. I see B.J. Upton swings at a bad pitch, and we're still hitless through 5 innings. Is this going to be a no-hitter? Hope not. That'll be a terrible way to start off this new series. As you see, it's not only Kyle Loesch that's getting these hitters, but also Chris Medlin, as he is mowing down this Brewers lineup, allowing only a hit or 2. And now Dan Uggla with the 1-1 count is finally able to get us into that hit column as he fights one off to right center field, gets a base hit, and Dan Uggla is batting in the 8th spot, so Chris Medlin, right here as you see, he's just going to get a little sack bunt down, advance him to second base. It's actually a pretty good bunt. And the first baseman, or whoever that was, dropped it, so Chris Medlin's going to get on base. So that'll be ruled E4. Now Andrelton Simmons is going to lay down a little drag bunt. That's another great bunt. It stays fair, and Simmons gets a bunt hit. So just like that, the bases are loaded with 2 bunts. And Chris Johnson, as the bases are loaded, he's not going to get a hit off of this, but it's going to go pretty deep in the center, and that'll be enough to score the first one. But watch this. Great presence of mind by the Brewers as they get Chris Medlin out. You're going to see this again. I normally just send all the runners. I don't do that runner targeted thing, and that really backfired there. Is they get a double play off of this. And you can make your own decision. It looked like he was safe to me, but now 2 outs with second base. And here comes Freddie Freeman. Hits a gapper here. As now we're finally able to find some power and getting the balls to fall. As now it is 2-0 in the top of the 6th. So we get our first hit, and we get our first 2 runs of the year here. Now with 2 outs, Evan Gaddis, the catcher, hits a pretty hard liner, but Kyle Loesch is able to snag that one. And so that's the inning. Now Chris Medlin, he has this new lead, going to try to do some good stuff. And now they take a page of our playbook and drop down a sack bunt. And Evan Gaddis, it didn't look like he was going to make it anyway, but he throws it over the first baseman's head. Or either Uggla's head, I don't know who, and they get to second base already. Gaddis with an error there. Kind of a costly error. And now you see the very next pitch, Chris Medlin. Sorry, folks, I'm getting a little confused with my words, but Chris Medlin throws the ball in the dirt. So we have a runner on third with nobody out, and just 2 pitches later, we get an out, but the game is cut 2-1. Now the Brewers get their first run. As you see, Medlin is able to do better here. Now he has 2 outs, but you see Uggla can't get that. And so now Dan Uggla, he couldn't get that ball, and now Chris Medlin going to try to work out of another jam here. And luckily he is able to, as B.J. Upton makes the catch, but they do get a run here, so now it is 2-1, top of the 7th. B.J. Upton, speaking of him, is at the plate, and he strikes out at another bad pitch. Still leaving Medlin in, and he gets the first 2 batters of the inning. And you see this one curves, so I was talking about it didn't curve like this last year. And at the warning track, B.J. Upton is able to get it. So nice solid 7 innings for Medlin, only allowing 1 hit. And so now that you see the Brewers are going to go to the bullpen and grab a veteran left-hander, Tom Gorzalani. He's going to try to keep him in this game here. And we counter with our own. We're going to go ahead and take Medlin out of the game and get Ryan Domit as a pinch hitter. And so we'll see if Domit can do anything, but he was not able to do anything. He struck out, so now with 2 outs, Andrelton Simmons gives this one a ride, pretty deep to right center, but not deep enough. That will get caught. And so now we go to the bottom of the 8th. They bring in Lyle Overbay. Although not for their pitcher, they bring him in for the first baseman. And we bring in Johnny Venters, who is a great pitcher. Only 28 years old. He's our 8th inning guy. Of course, Craig Campbell, our 9th inning guy, and he's able to mow him down 1, 2, 3. So we go on the top of the 9th with a 2-1 lead. You see Lyle Overbay takes over as first baseman. And now Chris Johnson up, not known for his power, but he gives this one a ride to left center. And it is gone. So Chris Johnson gets the Braves' first home run on the year. He hammers one to left center. He's not necessarily a power hitter, but he sure did put a bunch of power into that one. So we get our first home run of the year. We get a little bit of breathing room as it is 3-1 now. So looking to seal the deal here on opening day. See Freeman and Johnson getting a big high five as he has put this ball club up 3-1 now, giving us a little 2-run lead. You get another look at this. It wasn't really a no-doubter. It did clear the feet by a few feet, though. It did clear the fence by a few feet. Excuse me. Not talking that well in this episode. And see, Hayward now rips this one down the right field line. Finally finding our hitting power and our hitting, just hitting for extra base hits and even getting hits. Of course, remember, we didn't even get a hit till like the 6th inning. So Hayward is able to rip down a double, and now the next batter is Justin Upton, and they go ahead and intentionally walk him to get to his brother BJ Upton. So let's see if BJ Upton can do anything. Can he get us a 4-1, maybe even a 5 or 6-1 lead? But no, he pops this up, so we'll go into the bottom of the 9th as it is 3-1. And now we have Craig Kimbrell, our closer, our star closer, coming in. You see, only 25 years old. And so on the second pitch, it is an 0-1 count to the first batter, and the second pitch gets rocked. It looks initially like it was going to be just a normal routine fly ball, but you see the ball just skyrocketed out, and it ends up being a home run. That's what I'm saying. I don't see it move like that in last year's game. So I'm glad Chris Johnson hit that home run, because if he didn't, it'd be tied, because it is now 3-2. We still got the Braves, but you got to think Craig Kimbrell coming in the second pitch of his season gives up a home run. Trying to settle down, though, as he strikes out Ryan Braun. And then now with another 1-2 count. Gets a ground ball to Chris Johnson. Throws it over there to Freeman, and we get 2 outs. So now settling down, they're down to their last out. You see it's a 1-1 count. And just a grounder to Freeman will do it. So the Braves won their first game of the year here in this mode. I'm still trying to get back to used to commentating baseball. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. We get our first win of the season. Hopefully I'll get out either one or both of my road to the shows today. I'll have a hitter and a pitcher. They're both 2 distinct styles. And so I'm just really excited for that. I'm really excited for this show. It seems to be y'all's favorite sport that I do here on my channel is baseball, and so I want to continue that. I'm getting in this game. I'm really enjoying this game, really enjoying playing baseball again. It's really fun, and especially it makes it a whole lot more fun when I'm playing with my hometown team, the Braves, that I like playing with every year. And now I just get to show it with you guys. Anyway, guys, again, thank you very much for watching. I will be playing one game of each series, or at least posting that. Maybe if I feel like it, I might play a game or 2 offline and not post. If you want to follow all the latest news and updates on my channel when I'll be posting my thoughts on stuff, I do frequently post a lot of stuff about professional wrestling on there. Just my thoughts as I'm watching the shows. If you like that kind of stuff, go there. Also for the latest updates, even links to my videos, you can watch my links directly from Twitter. Watch my videos there from links. See, Chris Medlin gets the player of the game. Anyway, guys, you are awesome. You're amazing for spending time to watch my videos, taking time out of your day. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Feedback is always appreciated, good or bad. I just want some input, some helpful input on what I can do better and how to entertain you. Thank you, guys. Peace.